Now I'm going to go ahead and color her dress, and I'm going to use that same blending technique. Okay? My light, my medium, and my dark. Now this one's going to be a little bit different. I have all blue families, but the saturation is a little bit different. This is a 0, this is a 1, and this is a 3. So it grays out as it gets over this way. And the shade is a little bit darker. It starts light, medium, and dark. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like. Okay, this is one of those outside of the box, outside of the normal blending family, or outside of the rules kind of blend. And what this does is it gives her a very vibrant undertone on her dress, but then the shading should be a little less saturated. Okay, so it should look a little bit more realistic. Again, I'm going to keep that first layer quick. Okay. My second layer, I'm going to come in with my B1, 2. So this is my medium color. And look how pretty that is together. I really like the way that looks. Okay. My light source is coming from straight on. So the center, or approximately the center, is going to be highlighted. Now her arm would cast a shadow on her dress. All right, so for this I'm actually going to blend because these are different. I'm going to blend just a little bit because it's a little bit easier. So anytime you try to break the rules as far as color choice, make sure that you're blending between each one, and that way it just kind of keeps it a little bit easier. Okay. Now I'm going to come in with my dark, which in this case is going to be the B3, 4, and we'll find out if this is going to work. It might be too gray, and it might just look a little off and sort of strange. But I think this might work. By the time the whole thing's done, the dress is going to be pretty dark, and that's how I tend to color. I start very light, but then I do tend to get pretty dark. Okay. So that's my dark. Now I'm going to go back in with my medium. Blend that out a little bit. Sleeve may have gotten a little too dark. Okay, and then come back in with that light, give that highlight back, and look at that. It worked. So don't be afraid to try different color combinations. Okay? You don't have to necessarily follow the rules all the time. I'm going to clean up this blue soaked out just a little bit. Okay. But think of these as practices. Don't think of this as you have to have this done and it has to go on a project immediately. Practice. Use it as a practice. Okay. I'm going to quickly finish her up by giving her some patent leather shoes. Yes, that would be Akira. Wanting to go outside again. Poor thing. She needs a doggy door. Okay. So I'm using my cool grays. I have a C1, C3. This is a C5. And it's not quite dark enough for me, so I'm actually going to go ahead and use a C7 also. What the heck? More the merrier, right? Add that strap, then go backwards and blend. So that was E7, this is E5, E3, not E, I'm sorry, C, and then C1. But you know what? I don't want to use C1 because I don't want to lose that nice highlight I've got. So I'm actually going to use my blender just to kind of blend those colors together a little bit and keep that nice bright. Okay? All right, so there you have it. Both the rules, following the rules in coloring for the heart, same color family, same saturation, 3 different shades or values, and for her dress, breaking the rules just a little bit. Same color family, different saturation, different shade. But notice the saturation is still similar, 0, 1, and 3. You don't want to have any much bigger of a jump than that because then it does start to get kind of weird looking, sort of Aussie looking. So there you go, another image done and ready for some grounding and some background. We'll see what we do next time. Take care and have a colorful day.